All right, guys. So I said last episode this would be a bit of a different vlog for us. We're going to do 30 facts. Should we call it 30 random facts? Or 30 family facts about the Smiths. So we're going to give you 30 facts, do 10 each as far as this is concerned. 10 me, 10 you, and then 10 for our family. Random facts about us that you probably don't care about or you do care about, and if you know them, you're either our friends or you're a creeper that you should need to stop looking us up on the internet because it's weird. My first fact that people may not know is that we're originally from Findlay, Ohio, which is where Ben Roethlisberger was born. Plays for the Steelers. Mm-hmm. Put him over Ashley's face right now. Anyways, his parents used to own the gym in my hometown, and he taught me how to bench lift and to lift weights. Clearly it shows.
I was the first person from my high school to ever letter in swimming.
Nice. I am the first person on both sides of my family to ever go to college.
That's true for me too.
I'm actually have an undergrad degree, 2 masters, a minor in business, and 1 credit in my undergrad away from a math degree.
When I graduated from college, I graduated with 2 degrees at one time, early childhood education and intervention specialist.
Which, interestingly enough, bonus fact, you did not want to do the job that you're doing now until like you were at the very end and had done your internship, right? Your practicum or whatever.
Student teaching?
Yeah, which is interesting.
True.
I used to play tennis a lot to the point that in college I was actually ranked in the Tennis Association for the U.S. Because I beat, who did I beat in singles? I beat Northwestern and some other unknown team that wasn't in the Big Ten in Illinois.
When I was in junior high and high school, I was a gymnast in junior high. Sort of like elementary school through junior high. I played soccer in high school, and I swam in high school. So every time I took a stroke with my left arm, my shoulder comes out of socket. Yep. I was a model for Stride Right shoes when I was 2.
Dating a model. Sounds kind of weird though, when you add the when I was 2. I was a missionary for 8 years where I actually had to raise my own support from 0 to my full paycheck. So that was interesting. Made me not want to do counseling as a private practice for a while until I kind of understand counseling and get over being burnt out by doing fundraising. I have never been outside of the U.S. I've been in international waters with Canada, but I don't even think we actually left the U.S. No, we did, because I saw Canadian land. I've never actually been on land outside of the U.S.
When I graduated from high school, my parents' graduation gift to me was taking our family on a cruise to the Bahamas.
When I was younger, my family loved to go to Disneyland and Disney World. I've been to a Disney resort 8 times between California and Florida.
Oh, I failed my driver's license one time.
I got my driver's license perfect. First time.
Fun fact, I'm a better driver.
It's true. So, also to go driving, when it was our wedding, I was driving it was like 2 days before the wedding, we were doing rehearsals and stuff. Just left the apartment, it's winter time, it's gloomy outside, but really not that bad. And as I'm leaving the apartment complex, I'm talking to her father on the phone. I hit some ice as I'm supposed to be stopping with 5 cars in front of me. I'm like, John, I gotta go. I'm about ready to get into a car accident, hung up on him, and then rear-ended someone. I ended up having to use my sister's car to get to my own wedding so that we could have the ceremony.
Yep. When I was a kid, and probably even still today, I am super petrified of tornadoes.
When I was in high school, I ended up breaking my foot for 3 months. And during that entire time, I got sick of TV. I ended up reading 25 plus Star Wars novels. So if you got a Star Wars fact, I've probably forgotten it.
When I was in junior high, I fell off of my sister's scooter and broke this thumb. Probably here-ish. And the principal of my middle school called me Crash. And then called Aubrey Crash Jr. when she came to middle school.
Nice.
I met my very best friend by doing nothing in college. I went to college. My dad said, you're not going to make friends by doing nothing. And for, what do you call it, like the weekend that you move in.
Freshman.
Move-in weekend.
Move-in weekend, of course.
Obviously. We had to play a bunch of stupid games, which I hate. I hate icebreaker games with
So she
everything
married a
inside
youth
of
pastors,
me.
or
Hate
youth
them.
director.
And I chose not to participate, as did my best friend. So,
Okay. She's also the one that introduced us.
yep,
She was very manipulative about that process.
she was.
I don't even know if you know this one, but when I was in college, my senior year, we had a senior design project we had to do. It was kind of like the end of year project that it's worth a ton of your grade and you have to pass to be able to graduate. And so this project we were doing, and this is computer engineering, so lots of programming and hardware and stuff like that. I spent 8 hours 2 times a week sleeping or working and then sleeping in the engineering building because I also was coaching at the same time. And so I would go to school, then I'd go coaching, and 2 days a week, and I would only work on this project 2 days a week. I would work and then work until I passed out, and somebody would come and wake me up for my 8 a.m. class and just go straight to my 8 a.m. class. And that's how I passed engineering with a barely above grade. So now 10 facts about our family.
Okay.
Let's start with the basics. We have a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 0-year-old, which is 2 boys and a girl.
Margot's 14 weeks.
Yep.
Both of the boys were planned. Margot was not.
We were going to have her, but not 5-7 months too soon. We were hoping to get pregnant in like a month after we're all moved in
Yeah.
Ohio and stuff. That didn't work out.
Nope. She's pretty cool, though. We like her.
Yeah, we'll keep her. Our anniversary is December 20th. Her birthday is December 19th. Christmas is December 25th.
Always.
And New Year's is January 1st, and she expects presents for all of them.
Remember on our last anniversary, you said, what was it? I think it was for our 5-year anniversary. No, it was our 6-year anniversary. You took me to this really nice dinner. And all night long, you thought that we had been married for 5 years.
But I got the date right.
You did. You did. When we moved here, we'd only been married for 8 months. And we'll be married for 9 years in December. We only knew each other for about 7-8 months before we got engaged.
Yep. Which didn't help whenever I was talking to my parents about how do I approach this relationship and marriage, because they were only together for 3 months before they got engaged. 3 months or 3 weeks?
I was thinking it was 4, but I don't know.
Like, ridiculously short. We got to go to prom together.
We did?
Not our prom, either one of ours, but we were helping with the dinner cleanup that we didn't get paid for of one of the local schools with their after party prom. But I guess they also had prom there. Anyways, we helped with that, and so we came early, and that was one of the first
And
photos
we
of
got
us
some
together.
free food, too, so.
Yeah, we were in college. We're cheap. And eating all the time.
I mean, you're still cheap, but that's a bonus fact. Grant got his tonsils out when he was 3.
Yep. And I think you were as scared or more than he was.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Bonus fact, I got my tonsils out and adenoids, and they ended up having to go back and remove my adenoids a second time because they grew back like a lizard.
It's gross.
They were the size of little dill pickles when they were inflamed.
Baby gherkins.
It was enough that when I tried to swallow, I sometimes choked myself because they were so inflamed.
Ew. Nehemiah has a continental delay in growth.
Which means,
He's going to be a late bloomer.
okay, so he's a little bit slower on his walking and his words and just general development.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean he's problematic, just
No,
taking his
just
time.
means he'll probably go through puberty a little later than most kids, I guess.
okay. Our boys' favorite TV show is PJ Masks. And so our oldest has designated that he is Catboy, which you've seen the Halloween costumes and Gecko. And when Margot was coming, guess who got to be Owlette? Not her, Kira, my son's best friend.
With both of the boys, my water broke and they came early. Like 9 days was the least amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Margot did not come early, even though I took extra maternity leave, and we had to smoke her out.
So we're going to end it with that. My wife actually had to go upstairs to put some children to bed, so I figured I'll just end this myself. We enjoyed doing this. This was fun to do. I want to actually tag someone myself to do 30 random facts for yourself. So Wayne, I encourage you, do this with your wife. I'd love to hear some facts about you. If you guys want to do your own video, your own facts, and just leave me a comment down below. I'd love to see your guys' video as well. I definitely will watch them. I definitely will give you guys a shout out. So I'd love to see what you guys have. Thanks so much for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Bye.
This is for you, Brooke Varble. When we had to write a 10-page paper, give a presentation on it before we turned the paper in, and I hadn't written the paper yet, gave the presentation, and the professor said, "I can't wait to read your paper," and I thought, neither can I.
And now you teach our children of
And
America.
now I teach the children of America.
And you know when they're lying to you.
Yeah, pretty much.